Salutations everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play The Darkest Dungeon. I'm your host, BrainBoy20. Where we last left off, I really don't remember anything, because it was before finals, so my brain's kind of been bleached. Nothing expands. Did I take on a boss in the cove? Maybe. No, I remember now. We had a massive failure of an attempt to get rid of the hag. That's everything that happened. Silence the crypts. I know that most people will probably be annoyed at this, but I'm once again going to be doing like a simple mission, mostly because I physically have no memory of anything that's occurred up until this point in time. Armored core. Interesting. Very interesting. What do I even want to talk about? I mean, I vaguely remember most of the game. Okay, so I have everything here except a third line ranged unit. And I'll probably just grab an apprentice grave robber, because that's usually what makes the most sense. Nocturnal. Beast hater, but we're going to the ruins, so in all honesty, you're better. But what skills do you have? You have all the normal skills. You have one of the worst ones. Alright, well, Durier, welcome to the party.
To those with a keen eye, gold gleams like a dagger's point.
Anyone here that I need to change the skills over of? Nope, nada, zilch, negatory. Alright, as befitting of our tanky friend over here. Let's give him the tank's equipment. That was the Siren... That was the Siren's Conch. Because that gets rid of the stress debuff. And oh no, you have less accuracy. That's adorable. We can at least make you go moderately fast. This is going to be a no-light run, so we might as... Believes is possessed by demons. Okay. So boosts your accuracy to an insane degree. Do you have anything here that bumps up damage and drops accuracy? Damage in position 1, but I don't need that. I should also move my mouse a little bit away from the microphone so there's less of an annoyance of hearing the incessant clicking in the background. Well, we are going to the ruins, so that might not actually be bad. You're going to need the highest range that we could possibly give you. In addition, we could just give you the quickening satchel because that's just a big buff to your speed. And with long range combat, we're going to give you... I don't know what I'm going to give you. My exhaustion, that's what I want to give you right now. Quickening satchel, we'll give you Dismas's head. If you die, ah well, you just exist to be spent. And Junia's head in the Aria box, because these two put together is one of the best combinations out there. Now, Lilith. I think we need to send you to the medical ward because you have the red plague. I also can't find a good space for this microphone to actually get my, sound right. Wakalicious. Vertigo is actually important to get rid of. And no one else is diseased. Rock. To the cloister. Curie. No. Berenger. You have to flagellate, don't you? I'll do the cheap medical treatments first. Alright. And then you'll take over the outcasts. Interesting. And all your skills are right and proper, right? Good. Activate 3 corrupted altars. We get worry stones. We also get the town event silencing the crypts. Sure, why not? Let's go. We have a shovel to begin with, which is partly why I wanted the grave robber, because an amount of shovels is always nice. In fact, I'll take a second, maybe even a third, because of the propensity of this game to just throw curveballs at me all the freaking time. Let us giggity go. Oh my gosh, it's been forever since I've played Darkest Dungeon. And we started so many series in the live stream in the meantime. Heck, I've been making plans and otherwise for a bunch of other stuff. Up to and including plans to actually go to a convention this year.
Can the defiled be consecrated? Can the fallen find rest?
No. But yes, I have plans to go to a convention this year, specifically Gen Con in August. Oh, baby. Oh wait, I didn't check to see if you had the massed attack. Well, please?
Another one falls.
Okay, that's one that really mattered. Breakthrough? Ah, oh, that actually disappoints me greatly. Okay, you're the bone soldier. You're the only one here that I actually want to kill. Right. We don't have... That doesn't even have a chance of killing. That doesn't knock down. I'm going to reduce his damage because I did not give you the ability to pull. You still have sacrificial stab.
Executed with impunity.
Stress? What is stress? A miserable pile of crits removes it. Oh no, a bayonet jab. I'm so terrified.
Obliterated. Success so clearly in view. Or is it merely a trick of the light?
But yes, this will probably be the first time I've gone to an actual out-and-out video gaming convention. It's down in Indianapolis this year. I'll be basically meandering about the convention, most likely in cosplay, for an extended period of time. For extended period, for the full 4 days of the convention. However, I don't know if I should go.
Stone seems bent on preventing passage.
I kind of want to go just to have fun, but I also kind of want to go as if I were treating myself like a member of the press, so to speak. If that makes any sense. Oh, come off it. Kill? Of course not. You are in the worst position possible. Well, back it up. Maybe? Why would you ever succeed? I would love to purge. If I intimidate, would that kill you? No.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
No bone defender for me, please. Alright. Aside from that...
Destroy.
I still need to get the time out to finish Darkest Dungeon, but I believe this is currently a good first step towards doing so. Or at least this bit of playthrough today. Of course, naturally, I would like to go a little bit further than this when it comes to clearing Darkest Dungeon, but I'm also, like, trying to kill most of the bosses within reason.
Such a terrible assault cannot be left unanswered.
It's as if the game wants to mock me for my previous crit streak earlier.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
I hit you with this.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
Alright. Well, we're probably not going to get any secret rooms. Let's get the hidden compartment. Anyway, the current plan thus far after the end of Darkest Dungeon is to go on to another game. I don't exactly have one in mind as of right now. After the end of Darkest Dungeon. Partly why the series is taking forever. I should honestly I probably have made a plan at some point, but I myself have no memory as such.
Mortality clarified in a single strike.
Yeah, that'd be nice. What would be really nice here is if these guys could stop existing. Stop hitting me with groups of 4. Because I have to bring a full party each and every single freaking time I want to go into the Darkest Dungeon.
Back to the pit.
That's one down at least. Please just back up and get healed.
Another abomination cleansed from our lands.
Convenient. I almost want to withstand. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know why. I don't know I was hesitating, because I'd probably kill. Oh, don't. Oh, God, thank you. Danke, laddie. Oh, you know, you do have adrenaline rush. Alright. Well, let's spend a turn at least getting rid of some of these injuries. We can focus on killing her afterwards. You know, with the parting in her chest, you'd think that if she got stabbed there, she'd kind of die. And just a thought. Excellent.
Eradicated. These nightmarish creatures can be felled. They can be beaten.
But yes, we are rapidly approaching the end, as I've always said. It's just something's always come up to delay this ever further. These always look nice. Well, what was I talking about? Always are nice. I don't know what I was saying. Ooh, excellent. Another one of these. I feel like we've went the right way. Possibly. Can't really tell that for certain, but who knows? Oh my gosh, we actually have a combat where the enemy doesn't severely outnumber us?
Maintain the offensive. As victories mount, so too will resistance.
Still not looking forward to the final boss of this. Because I remember correctly, it's exceedingly difficult. Or at least with what little bits I've seen of the final boss at this point, because it was inevitable. Let's see here. Anything else interesting happening in my life? I may or may not be accepted to MSU. Still kind of odd about that, because I have finally graduated college with an associate's. But I'm moving on to a 4-year school, and it very much seems like they're willing to accept me, yet at the same time my previous college is kind of refusing to let me know if I have my degree or not, so I can't really know when I'm going to pull up my official transcript or otherwise, if that makes sense. It's irritating. That's just, I've been dealing with a lot of irritating things involving trying to get my next college set up. In other news, in trying to basically just info dump people on my life, because I don't have much else to talk about that's really important, I may or may not actually get a laptop soon enough that would allow me to game on the go. What this means for you guys is that I'm probably going to be able to start streaming from other locations and or just make recordings wherever, especially if I go to MSU and I have to spend extended amounts of times on campus waiting in between classes. Because I could actually make use of that time for once.
Lie in wait. Unsprung and thirsting for blood.
It's almost as if I got all 3 of those shovels, and I'm still going to have to use them.
Test. Now it must be carried home.
Alright, what's in here? We have scouting information. Since when? Oh, fuck you, game. I've got enough food sitting about. Might as well make use of it.
Huddled together, furtive and vulnerable. Rats in a maze.
I might pilfer. There's no reason to do mortality debuff removal. No reason to abandon hope. Quarantine. No reason to try to drop stress. Because you can reflect... Because... Okay. So it's looking like... Pilfer for 1. See what I get. Abandon hope for 1. If you gain it, you will use reflection. Revel is a bad thing to try. Battle Trance isn't that great either, because you're not in position 1 in most cases. There's no one who needs the snuff box. Let's start with the pilfer. Well... Prevents nighttime ambush. Just torchlight by 100 plus 15 stress. No. Abandon hope. We are going to reflect. I almost want to battle trance, but I know there's not much point to it. Pep talk to you to drop your stress even further. I'll battle trance. And we'll clear the debuff. You'll be in front from now on. At least until that buff disappears. And a pep talk to you would probably do us wonders.
As the light gains purchase, spirits are lifted, and purpose is made clear.
Right, so... I'm gonna go through the extra battles. Entire reason why is if I want to get access to the secret room, or at least the full-out treasures of the secret room, I'm gonna want to get as many chances to get a key as physically possible. Excuse me, why did you return to your normal positions? If it bleeds. Oh, why do you have to roll so low? Well, there is a debuff. I almost want to just fire off a shot at you, but there's no real reason to do so, so we're going to just spread along the damage. Hop chop.
Decimated.
1 down, you'll fire, but you're guaranteed dead next turn. And he's the only one that even got hit, so that's not a horrible issue.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
Oh, you're shanking her. How horrible of you. Right. 1 damage around for 3 rounds.
Masterfully executed.
Well, I guess when you're bleeding, you're definitely gonna... I guess when you're bleeding and in fear, that's the best time that you feel alive. What I meant to say by that is that's when you're gonna crit the most often. But I have to say it in the most roundabout manner physically possible, because it's me.
This expedition at least promises success.
I don't have bandages, so you'll have to just bleed for a little while longer. You, to the front. Jesus. Ooh, to the front. Yes, because that matters so much right now. Can you go first? No, you can't. Oh well. I mean, I guess no harm, no foul.
Seize this momentum. Push on to the task's end.
Well, we will, but we need to find the last corrupted altar. And I'm still holding out hope for that 1 key. Thank you. I was actually hunting through YouTube looking for some older games that I also happen to have, because I have other, by the same company who made The Last Federation, and the same company who made Bionic Dudes. They also have another game called AI Warfleet Command. Now, I was actually thinking about running or playing that game because there aren't actually altogether that many videos of that game in action. As such, I was actually interested in maybe doing a Let's Play of that if I can convince some people I know to actually, you know, hang out and play. Now, everybody knowing my luck with this, who's on the stream, or those who've watched the streamed videos, knows that I have a lot of problems attempting to do this. Alright, he's dead on his next turn. We might as well heal. It literally cannot hurt. Oh my gosh, thank you. So what if she bleeds a little bit?
Slowly, gently. This is how a life is taken.
I will take an Abomination's padlock over a little citrine. Oh wait, I'll take the citrine over the torch. We don't need the torch. Purification! Continue. There's no reason not to. Okay, we know about the secret door. Curios, and Curios. And there's just one room battle, so I think I'll take it. Out of my sheer interest, I think I'll take this room battle. Why are there so many books? There's nothing good that comes from the book events. Well, worth a shot. Oh, damn it. Go first, go first. Ah. Well, one down. 2 to go.
A devastating blow.
Worth it. In my opinion, most definitely worth it. Sure, heal yourself. We'll keep our stress to a minimum. The other option is potentially I'd be willing to basically do a somewhat blind Let's Play of Prey. I say somewhat blind because I know the general idea of how the game is supposed to be played, but I could also do that. However, that implies I also have to purchase the game first. Last possibility is that I actually do a Stellaris playthrough with a bunch of friends, but once again, that's a, can I actually get them...
Victory, but a victory nonetheless.
I should say, it's basically that, can I herd cats? Which my track record with that so far has been, no, I really can't.
If only treasure could staunch the flow of otherworldly corruption.
I don't need medicinal herbs. I'll take more gold. I'm probably going to drop it later. Bookshelf. Bookshelves I thought were okay. And no, because you want to burn the scrolls. Take a look at the bookshelf. Well, you really hate beasts. A dog ruined your day, apparently. Just disarm it. We'll turn around and head towards the secret room. We basically have 2 battles and encounters that we're actually looking forward towards. Yeah, well. But yeah, as I was saying, I've got a lot of open options, but I just kind of got to see how everything goes. The Stellaris one I'd very much like to do. Perhaps even a modded Stellaris to a degree with custom races, but the races I would like to actually set up for that, I'd basically have to do myself because I'd have a general idea of how they would work. It's also Paradox Interactive Games. This series has technically now been running for longer than a year, not including all the downtime. And I mean all of it. Alright. I'm gonna... Fuck.
No force of will can overcome a failing body.
Oh, baby. Who has negative traits? Light sensitive... Plutomania, God-fearing... Lazy eyes, not really needed. Who has something that's actually bad? Okay, Mercurius... Okay, you are actually the one who needs it the most. Damage until we camp. I guess. I mean, on you that doesn't suck. We're gonna go through one more battle. Like a semi-decent... Oh gosh, we got a surprise... Well, they're dead. Like, I'm not even gonna lie. They are exceedingly dead. They are so dead that they don't even know it. They can't dodge. They have no hope. They just have to pick a god and pray.
Be wary. Triumphant pride precipitates a dizzying fall.
Well, I got punished for using my key that early. Bleeding well. Okay, it's not bleeding well. The gold would have actually been ridiculously useful if I was able to get it. Also, please no more hunger events. I really don't need those. Also, another thing. I'm going to be starting full-time hours at work because they just decided that, oh, college is over, we're going to work you full-time even though it's part-time. Because that's what happens to everyone. I've found quite a stash. That's not exactly quite the stash, if I do say so myself. But we got out of this alive and well. Ish. Let's see here. Are we attempting a live stream more often? Now, I know I've been saying that, but I haven't exactly put my money where my mouth is. Mostly because I'm trying to herd cats, so I can actually have a decently interesting live stream instead of me complaining about how tired I am all the time. Which has just been the consistent issue. I mean, I'm getting better at it. Well, I think you're going to be gambling more often then. Didn't even know that was a thing that you could do. But yes, I'm going to see about streaming during the week.
The shuffling dead are silenced. We have claimed dominion over the ruins once more.
Excellent. Silence in the crypts, you've become unquieted in mind and are no longer abusive. The diseases are cured, and I am going to sign off here. Hope you've enjoyed watching. This has been BrainBoy 20 with Let's Play the Darkest Dungeon, and I'm signing off. If you enjoyed the video, remember to like, comment, or subscribe. It helps out a great deal, and I hope to see you all next time. Farewell.